On a night much like this, a ship set out to sea, unaware of what awaited it beyond the horizon. Alone on the vast, indifferent ocean, the journey continued through the endless night.
The sea holds its breath, a fleeting moment of tranquility before the tempest awakens.
Hev, no!
The squall hit us hard, threatening to tear the sails right off the mast. We had to fight for control.
Secure the mainsail! Hold fast on that line! Now heave!
The shadows seemed to close in, each step echoing the dread he couldn't shake.
He's here. We see him.
Secure the mainmast! All hands brace for impact! Hold fast, or we're going down!
So cold, we wait in the mist. Join us.
Hold fast! Secure the main yard! The sail is coming loose! We need more hands on the starboard side! The storm was unlike anything they had ever seen. The sea serpent was being torn apart, swept away.
They say the ocean connects us all. But looking out at this darkness, I've never felt more alone.
The storm raged, and the behemoth of the seas began to yield. Control was lost.
The sea would not be tamed that day!
Hold fast! Don't let go!
We're losing her!
The impact was catastrophic. The immense pressure caused the heavy timbers to buckle and finally rupture, sealing the ship's fate.
The cold is setting in. I can't stop shaking. If I don't find shelter soon, I'm not gonna make it.
There it is. That's the source of the signal.
The readings are off the scale. That glow isn't natural.
Their relief at reaching the island was fleeting. as the dense mist rolled in, bringing with it a cold, creeping fear.
For 500 years, the jungle has been reclaiming this place. Yet, the whispers of the past refuse to die.
All right, hold steady. Heave the line now. Secure the bow quickly.
The silence is profound, yet within it, the faint echoes of the past still whisper.
The silence is deafening, yet I know I am not alone. They are here, in the shadows, their unseen eyes.
And so we see them, the past lives, frozen in time, suspended between the rain and the stone.
I want the sunlight streaming through those windows for the opening shot.
The exposure will be tricky, but it will look incredible.
There is a stillness here that feels unnatural. It's as if the house itself is holding its breath, waiting.
The inhabitants of this remote archipelago simply disappeared around the late 18th century. The ship's logs offer no explanation, only silence.
The city sleeps, but something else is awake.
Siento que nos observan. No sé quiénes son, pero están ahí, en la niebla.
That night, the sea claimed everything. All that remained were these swaying lights, silent witnesses to the end.
The readings are spiking over here.
Keep moving, but watch your step.
Roger that.
The air just turned cold. Look at the mist. It seems to be gathering right here around my boots.
Right. We believe these symbols predate the civilization by millennia, and the faint blue glow suggests they aren't merely
They say these stones remember everything, but the shadows that move across them, they belong to something else entirely.
Look closely. Every crack is a moment frozen, a testament to the spirit still trapped here in time.
The rain hadn't let up in 3 days, and neither had she. He knew his time was running out.
Where is the money, Arthur?
It wasn't the darkness that stopped them, but the terrifying of the darkness might hold.
This ruin is proof. The curse lives on, turning flesh to stone and empires to dust.
Inside, the air is thick with the quiet hum of diverse voices sharing stories.
They're detaching. Look, the shadow from the ladder, it's moving on its own. They're like liquid, flowing across the wall. I've never seen anything like it.
The power core is completely fried. I'm reading residual energy surges.
Stay alert. We're not alone down here.
We wait for you, cold and alone.
He waited here for centuries, clutching the blade that ended his torment.
The temperature dropped faster than they thought possible. Now, stranded in the endless ice, their greatest fears are confirmed. They called this paradise, but the horizon held a different name for it. In these final moments,
They say the spirits of the fallen sailors still patrol these waters forever.
What does it say?
The last entry. It talks about the serpent and the rising tide.
The shadows whisper of a time before the great forgetting, when the stones still held their warmth.
The wind is the only constant companion in this forgotten place. It howls through these empty structures, carrying the dust of the past.
And then he said, "That's not my backpack."
You are kidding me. That is hilarious.
Wait, look, we're almost there.
In this endless mist, the world fades, leaving only the soft whisper of solitude.
Look at the state of these. How long do you reckon they've been here?
Since the ship was built, maybe. The air was thick with time. I wondered what secrets this old trunk held, and then I saw it. With every echoing footstep in the empty hall, The strange noises from above seemed to grow louder.
And so we left the fog behind, though the shadows it cast upon our souls would follow us forevermore.